Live now, screw the countdown, according to Hungry. Yes, exactly, everybody. Daniel, we're coming to you from definitely mystery area in Florida, like in the boondocks, in a place where we got a gas station across the street with 3 fast food restaurants in it and a Waffle House right next door. And the hotel sign is still falling on the ground from a hurricane last year. So,
but you got a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's all that matters.
And here's Emily, Hungry. Always
Hello.
Emiliana. Change the name.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like the new name. That is good.
Always asking about you, where you are, and everything else.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Oh,
Thank
you, I could rename the show Hungry. Just kidding.
Instead of where in the world is Santiago, that character, where in the world is Hungry?
Yes, exactly. Did he fall out? Did he lose internet again?
Oh, look who's here.
There she is. Yes. Don't forget, tonight at 10 o'clock, I have the honor of this great person. And I will tell you, Bucky, please, while you're there, since you're mod, before you leave, put your dad's link in the channel. Please.
Yeah, please do.
Because Hungry, I was telling you, Hungry, about dude, and I'll say this and make Bucky blush, because I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I tweet out that I got the best damn co-host on football ever in the world and around anywhere. And that's my friend Bucky's Crafting. I go to war with her, 24-hour stream, anytime else like that. That's my friend, and that's great. But you know what? Bucky gets it from her dad. The guy was talented, amazing, one of the nicest, genuine streamers I've ever seen on a stream. And
so he's a gentleman.
Yes, ham radio operator, stuff like that.
He even talked ham about radio. All right.
He even talked about Kings Mountain. And please, Bucky, make sure you put it in the chat. So actually, give me a second. So yeah, would you like ham radio?
Well, I mean, it was too fussy for me to deal with, but I admired people who did it, and there's a difference, So if they said, hey, you want to say something on the microphone? I'd be like, okay, I'll say something on the microphone. And, I would, and then a truck driver would encourage me, and then I'd get a little bit more punchy, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And they'd laugh, and then they're like, how old is that person? And they're like, I'm 8.
Yes.
I'm 8.
Yes.
That was the golden age. I mean, 70s was the golden age of that kind of intercommunication, if you know what I mean. Exactly. Hey, Miss Ray's here. Yes. That's fantastic. And B from O.
Oh. Yay. All right. Missed you, Hungry. Bucky, Amelia has always missed you. And B from O's here. Hello. Yes, good to hear you too. Or see you, Mr. Angel. Hopefully you don't hear the wonderful air conditioning system right behind me that Hungry thinks is about to come get me.
No, he hears everything. He hears everything.
Hey, look, I'm in a hotel tonight. You got what you got.
Not your fault.
Yeah, exactly. You get what you get with this one.
And technically, I mean, you were still in what, correct me if I'm wrong, Americans refer to as Indian summer?
What does that mean?
It means that summer's not really over. It's not really autumn yet. It still gets hot, and you have to turn on the air conditioning.
Oh, yeah. It's friggin', it's might as well. We don't have fall. We're Florida. We are Florida. There is no such thing as Florida. It's really, really, really. So.
Oh, no, I can sing your name, Emily. I can do it. I'm just getting confused about the new username.
Yeah.
That's all. It's just confused.
Sorry, Mr. Angel, about the AC. Like I said, it's all that I can do. It's like.
Okay. Can I make Emily a little bit happy now and do my little song thing? Emily Gangadine and the Retrievers. Done. There we go.
Well, you have to get, I guess that'll be the all-time fun. Yeah.
Hey, all Dave's here. Hello, Dave. Here. But you have to understand, you don't read a lot of Edgar Allan Poe, although your missus does, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like Mr. Angel knows what I'm talking about when his hearing is like the fall of the house of Usher. He's Roderick Usher. I mean, if you drop the pin on shag carpet, Mr. A is gonna hear it and go, ow, 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 stop, ow. Oh, and by the way, just for you,
Yeah.
Mr. A, I'm just gonna say on a live stream, do not eat crunchy breakfast cereal on a live stream.
What, did you do that?
I never did that.
Well, I tell you, there are times that I will say, and I know that's kind of sensitive issue sometimes with people, but it just, to me, it just, there's sometimes between work, other things, crazy chaos, it's like you don't have time. It just happens, and it just happens. So Hungry's taking a fifth on that one. So all right, but hey,
well, that's also because the whole thing about Poe is Poe kind of created the whole thing about goth chicks, and Mr. A.
I'm smacking all the time because I have got something for the squirrel stream tomorrow night. I won't blow. I won't. Bucky knows it. Hey, Bucky knows it because she's the best damn co-host of football around, and here she is again. Listen, drop a link for Hungry. Here, this is her dad's channel, N8 Vox. Nate Vox.
Thank you.
He does ham radio stuff. Exactly.
I love ham radio.
And don't forget, 10 o'clock tonight. Don't forget me. Come listen to my great co-host. Her ways of pushing my buttons and being antagonistically in a funny, great way that makes sports fun. And we will learn more about football with Bucky tonight. So don't forget, at 10 o'clock Eastern, we go live again with that. Thank you again, Bucky. Yes. And I tell you what, what's funny? Bucky hates the state of Illinois. I really have no clue what the Illinois did.
What?
Well, Illinois did to Bucky, but most people from Michigan hate the team within Michigan or Ohio State, but Bucky hates Illinois. So hey, okay, more power to you. But hey, all right. So,
well, I mean, the other thing is Bucky. Even when Bucky doesn't know an answer to the specifics of the sport you're talking about, Bucky will make it entertaining. Because you know what? Bucky would rather die than be unfunny. And you know what I mean?
Hold on, Hungry. Shoot, hold on.
What?
Oh, shoot. Don't leave. My battery came unplugged. And that fast, the battery was about drained out of this computer. And it dies like immediately.
I'm not going anywhere.
No. Literally, you would have about had to just by yourself for half an hour. Because the computer was almost about to die. No, I know the computer. I mean, I hate these new cords where they're two pieces. They're like adapt. You plug one in.
I know.
And it's like, and obviously with moving around, it did what it did. So
I'm dealing with that crap right now. Now.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, but see, back to Putin's cat that is smacking all the time. I have got something that I'm going to show you tomorrow night because of where I'm at, out of town. Well, I will not be out of town next week. The bosses changed that plan, so that little good drone has to do what he had to do the best they can. So I am an extra night here. So tonight, which will be interesting, it'll be like we were planning on Tuesday night of having the missus have to produce and coordinate with me and JT. Actually, we got to figure out how JT and Daisy and I could. That's on Tuesday night where we're going to talk about Star Trek VI, The Discovered Country. But tonight, the missus is going to kind of be involved in the sports show and the football show because I'm away from home. She's got the slides so hey, what other sports show can say that they have not one but two women on their sports show? That's how much dedication we are to passing the world of sports ball on. And as we say that, we even include bears on our channel. Howdy, Snortopoopus.
Well, we include the good bears, not the koala bears, but that's all right.
Was that even necessary with this kind and gentle polar bear coming in?
No, it is because a koala is not a bear, and that really pisses me off. A koala is a marsupial. A bear is a mammal. And big bear.
I think it's just a bag of sugar,
Bagged sugar. That's pretty
Uh,
good. All right, nighty-o, Mr. A. Nighty-o.
Good night. Yes. All right. Glad you were able to withstand the power of the AC unit here. I wish Bucky was still able to hear around to hear what you said about that, because back screen, folks, months ago, one of the first streams, may have been the first stream I did, a squirrel stream at Grandma Man Walking's house. I tried to mute the screen, the StreamYard, and apparently it didn't mute right. And Bucky and Hungry swear up and down that I was being attacked by the dryer. So
no, you were being devoured by supernatural entities using the dryer to destroy you. That's what it sounded like.
But I lived through it. I prevailed.
Yay! It's a story.
Yeah. Man, just love the excitement. Yeah. I think is there some doubt if he really wanted to be included in that? I guess so. Yeah.
You never want to be included into a marsupial situation, Snorty. You really don't. Hey! Oh, CRC is here. That is wonderful.
Hey, Common Root Crusader, blah, 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 blah.
And he might be on tomorrow when I'm on with Raymond. We've been trying to do a tripartite entity. What are you laughing at?
B for Mo. Actually, I have done that before. When I was doing about a year ago, when we were in Athens visiting my kid, I was doing live streams straight from the phone before I got the computer to be able to do remotes. And I streamed, well, almost in the bathroom, but you had the bathroom just outside. You had that little area where you had the coffee pot and stuff. Well, that's where I was close to the bathroom, but no, that is a wonderful air conditioning unit that I hope does not go off tonight like it did last night in another room and make me sweat and also make the room smell really funky. Because you've got to have AC that works in Florida at this time of year. Because I will tell you, when I went out of the room this morning and I came back in, it smelled like smoke. It had gotten so musty because AC was not running properly.
Is it a old hotel?
No, it's a new hotel. They just got 2 ACs. Well, here's the thing: is that it's funny because like I said, I was supposed to be out of town next week. Thinking longer. Well, my boss decided, no, I can work remotely. And I'm like, okay, so I had to change plans. We were supposed to go home tonight, so we stayed another night, and I'm working to get as much as I can to take back to be at home next week. And so we actually checked out the hotel this morning and came and checked back in the same hotel that night. So we could have left everything here, but anyway. But my goodness, folks, 14 minutes in, we got 5 people watching. I think we got about more 7 or 8. But hey, Hungry, any particular topics you want to talk about? This has been chaos in the last 13 minutes that we've had.
It is chaos. I mean, there are people under the age of 35 years old who sometimes don't actually get where things come from, if you know what I mean. And sometimes when you just bring up where things come from, they get all kind of pissed off at us. And I'm like, no, wait, hold on. I'm just kind of bringing up where your parents' generation, my generation is coming from. That's all. You know,
well,
and they want to argue. They just want to argue. And it's like,
Mommy and Daddy, I'm 25, but where do kids come from?
Yeah, true. And I mean, I'm just going to occasionally point out something, and I am just, I don't know, maybe it's the gray hairs in my beard and on my head. I just don't understand why some of these people are getting so pissed off. And then when they don't even know how to put a comma or a period at the end of a sentence, a comma in the middle of a sentence or a period at the end of a sentence, I'm thinking, do I really need to engage with this?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, and you understand this because we talked about this privately and you've talked about this publicly as well. Okay, sometimes you have to be the responsible adult and try to help them out.
Mm-hmm.
Try to encourage them to realize that proper communication with a common lingua, all right, a common grammatic structure is going to be necessary. It's going to be necessary, and they don't even think about it because they're in the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say it, they're in the tiki-taki tardia moment, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the moment up on Lover's Lane, up on the hill where all the people go to get in the slasher movies. Sorry, or killer clowns.
That's a good one. But
Uh,
they're not realizing you're going to have to be able to
no,
communicate things to your
no,
bank, to your
no,
doctor, to the nurse who's treating you when you're in triage. And if you don't have that common
yeah.
lingua, that common language, if you are, I hate to say this, but by our standards, our generation standards, right? Functionally illiterate, how is
Right.
somebody supposed to help you?
I know. Well, like Pete's Cat saying, opposite things happening. Young kids invented a retracting lightsaber. It's not a new thing. Tired of young people reinventing the obvious and getting credit. Hey, it's just like most movie the industry now. All the studios. So hey, let's just rewrap it and call it something else. Hey, we used to pick on Space Mutiny for ripping off Battlestar Galactica. Hey, we're just going to call it Star Wars 45 or something, or some other stupid, or Dune 2 or whatever. There was one that people said was a lot like some of the Star Wars movie when it came out. It's like you're just like no ideas, and all the reboots and all the stuff, the same old ideas always circulating, and I'm just like a washing machine that needs water.
I have a really funny anecdote for you,
Mm-hmm.
and you are going to hassle me for a year over this, but I'm going to admit it. Okay.
Sure. Oh, by the way, we're at 600. We're at 669 subscribers. So
right.
we need one.
But
Let's get back to 670.
Franciscan Catholic, they got to admit shit. We call it confession, right? I had to make that joke. But
right.
okay, so the people like 38 years and under, they think they invented this meta stuff in storytelling and film and television, right?
Mm-hmm.
In other words, you know what I mean by meta stuff, right? No, you don't.
It's a Facebook.
Go, God, no!
What?
No.
What's called meta?
Okay, so meta is when you break the fourth wall in a movie, or the show.
I thought that was underlying data. Okay.
No, that is what it is. But they later called it data, underlying data. It was underlying data, but then they just called it meta. So
you can have a bad adult film involving a Star Trek character with underlying data. So
yes, that is meta. You got it. You got it right there.
Well, Putin's Cat, I'm not monetized because of personal reasons. Really, it's and plus I don't think it could make enough money to, tax implications in the U.S. are a big thing. Plus also there are other personal work factors with that. But I'd love to. But hey, don't worry about me. Get the missus to 500 subscribers, and if you want to help Mrs., go to her Ko-Fi account and also donate to her there, either one time or routine occurrences. She takes the support. If you like what I do, hell, give her the money, not me. So hey, she deserves it anyway. So, but thanks for asking.
Is it okay if I just finish the meta?
Oh, I'm sorry, because I want to say real quick, Playing Down Under is hell, and Stunning's coming in with his boobies showing. All right, finish the meta.
Okay, so number one, people think meta began approximately 15 years ago. Well, no. I'll tell you where it became really popular, not where it began. It became popular in Baywatch. Baywatch made fun of itself. I'm not kidding. I've seen about 30 episodes of Baywatch in the past.
No, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Every time you say meta, I can't help but think of Facebook. Sorry.
Okay, I'm making a valid point here.
I know you are. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. But it started beforehand. Okay, it started beforehand. So you're going back to 1998. And Baywatch is making a joke about itself because they're doing a show. Baywatch is a show about boobies and buns and swimsuits and people saving people's lives as lifesavers. And then they have an episode about some guy that says, we want to make a TV show about lifesavers. That's what meta is. It's referencing what is already there in the story. What the hell was that?
That's my phone. Sorry, that was my my work buddy who's driving. So
okay, all
let
right.
me see. Sorry, he's got the car because we had the carpool. So
all right.
So let me see. Let me see.
But I mean, the meta stuff even goes back to the early 1970s with Kolchak the Night Stalker, which Mark, by the way, you know the Mark I mean, he loves that show. And so did Clobby. And so did a lot of other people. And, you know, Kolchak would say, you can't say that. You can't ask me to say that in a newspaper article. People are going to think that's a description of a television episode. That's meta. You know, you're making fun of the media you're in at the time. And all these little chillins, they think, for God's sake, they think that Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, invented meta. No. Okay? I don't have a problem with Buffy. I don't have a problem with Angel. But I'm just saying, they did not invent this crap.
Yeah.
It was a bomb.
I got you. No, I
know. Well said, Stunning and Brave. Hey, Brogues is here.
Brogues, Brogu. Hello. Speaking of Brogu, you know, I love Brogu because I love when Brogu's around talk college football. Because tonight at 10, we are doing it again with Bucky's Crafting because this is our LSU fan who loves to give me a hard time about the Gators, which we deserve because as of tonight, Billy Napier is still employed by the University of Florida football team. Why? Anyway.
I don't know.
I'm in a hotel, so I can't rant as loud as I want to because I'm sure they call the police. So.
Oh, no.
But at least in a small town, I actually know one of the cops personally. So, hey. Anyway, that's a good thing in small town Florida. You better know. Hello and go Tigers to you. You know what? Everybody says roll Tide. I'm going to say go Tigers. You know, hell.
You know what you're going to laugh at?
What?
You're going to laugh at this. My town is so small, we don't say police. We still use the term constables.
Oh, wow. It's like it's still stuck in the 1800s, right?
You bitch.
Oh, yeah. You know, you're like, oh, PG-13, PG-13. Well, no, it's like, that's why I'm not going on a rant because I don't want to get arrested or all this yelling because I might rant tonight with the Florida situation, folks, because what an embarrassment last week. But hey, Brogu's got a team that actually came back last week and really a fascinating game that they won it at the end. But I'll say what I got for later, but yeah, so you're small town Australia. So does that mean all your people go around drinking Fosters, Australian for beer?
You're going to do it to me again, aren't you?
I missed it.
I have never seen anybody aside from a tourist in Sydney drink a Foster's. Nobody, look, you'd be lynched in my town if you drank a Foster's. You'd be lynched. That's still PG-13 because it's a historical reference. Now, no, I mean, you can drink a Bogues, you can drink a Swan, you can drink even a 4X bitter. You can drink a Vicky bitter. You cannot drink a Foster's unless you have a foreign accent. Not allowed.
Yeah, no, I got you. So, hey, it tastes like pies. You know, hey, we got to come.
I mean, honestly, look.
But hey,
I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this, but like, Foster's is the opposite of vodka in Russia. Okay, so in Russia, they export all the good vodka, right? but
Okay.
they save the crap stuff for the people living there. In Australia, we save the good stuff for us. We export the crap stuff.
Well, that's like the way it is in the States is, give the, you know, it depends on the
Spot
area.
on. Thank you. Playing
Yeah,
down under.
yeah, exactly. And we had that in football. We have Ole Miss, which I call Ole Piss, and we have Mississippi State, which I call Piss State. So it's happened.
Now,
Actually,
I have to say this for playing down under.
But in all seriousness, though, Hungry,
Yeah.
did I ever show you the football clip of one of the games between Ole Piss and Piss State, where one time the guy actually caught a touchdown to pull within 1 point, with 2 seconds left, and then he crawled on the ground and lifted his leg like a dog pissing?
Yeah, I think you did, and I was
Okay.
rather shocked.
I know. So that's
Show
why.
it again.
Well, I can't deny it. I'll have to do it another time. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Good enough. The apocalypse. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. And playing down under will understand this. Look. I don't What the hell was that?
Sorry, it's my see. He's planning dinner. We're coordinating our schedules tonight because we have to carpool.
Okay, all right.
We are fortunate that they don't make us share a room. Thank God.
But playing down under will understand this. I mean, here is a basic recommendation, but I mean most Yanks won't get it. Cooper's Green. And playing down under will know what I mean about Cooper's Green. So Cooper's Green is great. I don't like Cooper's Red because, the ingredients are a little bit different in Cooper's Red, and Cooper's Red will make you a bit angry. And I don't believe you should get angry after drinking. I don't think so. That's why I don't drink whiskey.
Well, that's why I don't drink, period, actually, in all honesty, because
no. There's a medical reason you don't drink, period.
Well,
we know that.
Well, right. There's genetics. It's not good for the family genetics and stuff like that, because I can be a big jerk already. You don't need an even bigger jerk Dadman running around. And it's, and just, honestly, what I found more fun over the years is staying sober to watch everybody else lose it. It was so great. I mean, like high school graduation when they're not supposed to have alcohol, everybody's underage and stuff. And then it's like watching my friend. He's like, he's laying down on the ground, and this girl he chased forever. And they probably who knows what it was. It was one of those really crazy love-hate relationships that you never knew if it was official, but he wouldn't deny it. Well, he's laying on there. She's stroking his head. He's like, "Oh, Mr. Pot," like a kitchen pot. "Oh, Mr. Pot, I love you. You're my best friend. Don't leave me." I'm just sitting there watching it like, holy crap, this is cool.
Okay, so look. You've seen South Park. I've seen South Park. So you know about Towley from South Park, right?
Yeah, Tally. My coworker just texted me, asked if all the seats in the hotel are cracked.
But you know about Towley and like how Towley is addicted to the ganja, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the 1980s in Australia, we were to the wheat liquid, if you know what I mean, and I think you do, what Tally is addicted to in terms of the ganja, okay? So,
bless me hungry for I've sinned. The great Max Redstone comes in.
Maxo.
Max,
Thank you.
great to see you as always. This guy was a lot of fun meeting him. I wish it was better circumstances, but still, definitely a class act guy. And, just
also
great to see Max.
Yeah. Also, because you do like occasionally promoting other people's channels occasionally.
Yeah.
Max and I did a show regarding Doctor Who. Max was a bloody champion on that show. And he was going into everything.
Yeah.
All right.
See, I like trolling channels where Hungry appears because I had fun with you and Phantasm. And Mombi, she kept laughing. I felt bad. I kind of distracted her from time to topic. We started talking about another movie at one point. Because Police Academy. Yeah, we were talking Police Academy at one point. But
I love Police Academy. Well, I love the first movie.
Well, we need to. Well, We need to go through all of them then. Hungry.
I don't know
Come
about
on.
all of them. I mean, I like 3 of the sequels.
We
I
need to
love the
do
first
2.
one and 3 of the sequels. Look, if Bobcat
need-
Goldthwait is in any of the movies, I'm gonna like that. I love Bobcat.
We need to do 2, and we need to do at least Miami Beach, the last one, with Rene Dubois, or I'm sorry, I apologize for butchering his name. Fido, not Fido, Edo from Deep Space Nine. I'm trying to remember.
I'm not laughing at you. I
can't remember what his name is. It's
Auberginois.
No, but the character in Deep Space Nine was it was a Udo, Fido. The security guy. I just can't remember what his damn name was.
I got tears in my eyes again.
What's really creepy is when I guess if they shipped him and that major lady, it was like, what the hell?
Oh no! Don't you talk about Major Kira? No. Max knows who I'm talking about. That
Kira.
actress is Nana Visitor. We will not have a bad word about Nana Visitor.
No, I liked her. What was his name though? What was the security officer's name?
Oh, Putin's. No, don't do that.
No, I said it because I'm trying to remember. Was it Odo or was it?
Yes, it's Odo. You got it. See, you know.
Thank you. I thought so. But yeah, that was one of the last series we watched. It was kind of fun. It was not the best. I tell you what, I liked the best though. I really need to go into the original series. I need to go back and watch the original series.
Dude, so much. Look, for you, let me just say this right now. You are going to love the original series because you are going to catch things that other people don't. And let me tell you why. So much of it is based on the politics of World War II.
Yeah. Yeah, it's DS9 security. He was the constable or whatever that role was he was. So, hey, that was my meta alert.
Nice joke, Max. Nice joke.
But honestly, what I liked the best out of Star Trek was the animated series.
I love that. And Max, look, Max might hate me for saying this. Snorty might hate me for saying this, but the music in the animated series, because look, in the TOS series, right, you had repeated musical themes that came in every episode. But they were different in the animated series, and they had repeated musical themes. And the music, oh my God, the music in the animated show was fantastic.
Yeah, it really was good. And it wasn't a dumbed down Saturday morning kids show. Not only cartoons of current day and all, and that's one of the things we talk about. That's how cartoons used to be in the 70s and stuff.
Well, cartoons in the 70s were like from 65 until 75. So that's what I call a golden period, right? A 10-year golden period. They were tough. And most people don't remember this. I don't know if you remember this, but Uhura took over the Enterprise to save Kirk in one of the animated episodes. She became the captain of the Enterprise, and she kicked ass.
Oh yeah, exactly. So, and we do jump. It's like a squirrel stream. Just the two of us, Pete's cat. We're bouncing between movie to movie all over the place.
We're going through 20 bloody branches on the tree, man.
But hey, everybody hit that like button. We got 11 or 12 people watching. There's only 7 likes, so make sure you hit that like button. Let's see if we can get 20 people in here. Let's challenge all of YouTube. So and everything else. Let's do the most watch. I don't know. This could be a good streaming time on a long term basis.
This is actually a PG-13 word. Putin's cat actually said orgasmic. Now, technically, that is a PG-13 word, but something can be creatively or intellectually orgasmic, and so. TOS, orgasmic, animated series for Star Trek, orgasmic, all the black and white, well, most of the black and white episodes of Doctor Who, orgasmic. Max and I talked a lot about that. And Blake 7, utterly orgasmic. And even look, I'll be honest, if something is designed to take the stress out of your day, then I will say there are some very orgasmic episodes of Baywatch, which sounds very strange for someone like me to say. I like the Hoff. I admire him.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I just heard back from my friend that I guess he's serious about the Saints.
Oh, okay.
It's like they're all cracked, I guess, over there. So it's too funny. But Hungry, I appreciate you coming up and being ready to go live tonight. You know, I know you're about to crash, but it's a good chance we hadn't talked in a while.
I told you before I told you privately. You wake me up, bro. Okay, yeah, I'm awake now.
All right, well, cool. Well,
we can go as long as you want, but I mean, honestly, playing Down Under is like Golem. I know about the Golem who is smoking. Well, I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke anymore.
But Hungry, this is my coworker. Seriously, he's hearing me about the Saints. So good.
And by the way, playing Down Under,
yeah,
I smoked nicotine. I never smoked ganja. All right, just so you know. I know that is a sin in Australian society. That is a sin in Australian society.
But did you inhale? That's what everybody knows. The most famous example about not inhaling.
Oh, when it came to nicotine, I inhaled all to hell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've heard about smoking cigars you don't inhale. But
no. Or cigarillos. No. You only inhale cigarettes.
Why do you not inhale cigars then? What's the?
Because there's no control over the tar content.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Okay.
There is control over cigarette tar content, and there is control, believe it or not, over the nicotine content in cigarettes. So when I was trying to cut down and quit, like I went through. Look, I hope.
Oh no. Well, he's positive though. He said he lost it, but he's also got a better one lined up.
Oh, good. All right. But I mean, I used to smoke 16 milligrams of nicotine per cigarette 24 times a day. That's a lot of nicotine, dude. That's a lot of nicotine. And no, I don't do that. And I cut down to an 8 milligram cigarette. So that's half. And I mean, God, on New Year's Eve, I'd go through 3.5 packs in 19 hours. I smoked.
See, I would take a pipe. It's distinguished, you know.
I like pipes.
Bathrobe, be like Hugh Hefner, you know.
Yeah.
To the missus that said that, but she'd have to be with me at the Villages, I guess. But hey,
well, see, here's the thing with the pipe. Here's what you don't understand with the pipe.
Yeah.
You still there? Hello?
I don't understand anything about a lot of stuff, Hungry. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Now the thing with the pipe is you have a filter at the bottom of the pipe with a classic pipe, right? A tobacco pipe.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you fine.
Okay, I needed to make sure. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
But there is nothing stopping the full effect of the tobacco and the tar and the nicotine from getting into you. So, like, you have a hit from a light cigarette, like what I refer to as a ladies cigarette, which would be like 4 milligrams of nicotine and low tar. And the cigarettes look pretty, but they have no effect. You know what I mean? And actually, you don't know what I mean because you didn't smoke. But no, my apologies. But with a pipe, you take a hit of tobacco. I mean, good damn tobacco on a pipe. You take a big drag and you inhale it. Oh, you're gonna nearly pass out. It's that good. I knew a lot of guys in the 90s who smoked pipes, and it wasn't to look distinguished. It was like, yeah, I need to get that nicotine hit, data. Hey, Teague's here. Hey, Teagus.
Teague, Admiral Teague. Yeah, it's going to be good. Can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
Can you
fine.
hear me? Okay, it's just it looks like it's glitching from time to time. That's why I'm glad the missus is going to be the producer tonight. So, and Teague's Thursday night NFL Jets for the Jets, his official league that does not count toward, his league is official about the Jets. Tonight will be shown a simulation by the NFL unless the Jets win. So,
what is a official league versus an unofficial league?
well, in Teague's universe, there is no NFL. In his Teague's world, universe, the Jets win every week, champions every year.
Okay.
And he loves marching band uniforms. Yep.
Bros has got to go. Bye.
Yep. So, all right. And it's okay, Teague. I'm on the road too, so it's like spotty service. So, but hey, no, that was interesting because I actually may one day have the ability to, and I'll hold on to surprise you, but JPRPH just kept passing through. Hey, good to see you tonight.
Hello.
So,
and good night, Brogues.
Good night, Brogues. I actually may have the opportunity down the road to actually smoke a cigar with somebody. I won't say no.
Okay, but do not inhale.
Whatever. That's what they said. You don't inhale. I'm like, huh? What? No. I know it's serious. I know, but it's just like I'm laughing about. Like, what the heck? All I can think of is. And I don't get political, and I'm not saying this from a political standpoint, but the one famous person that said, but I didn't inhale, it's like, that's all I can think of is when somebody says, don't inhale the smoke, I'm like, sorry, it's just me.
No, it's okay. But also, I mean, this is something that, believe it or not, comic book people knew back in the 70s, because Jack King Kirby, who was the god of comic book art to our beloved belated Clobby, right? He was a cigar smoker. And the thing with cigars is you're supposed to absorb the nicotine in the mouth. It's not supposed to go down the throat. So you're supposed to take a suck, not with your lungs, but when you're taking a sip of soda and you're doing it through your mouth, not your throat. That's what you do with a cigar, and you let the smoke sit in your mouth.
You've never seen me drink. I just suck the hell out of a drink. None of that. I go all the way, not halfway. So
that's okay. But look, if you ever deal with a cigar, do not let it go past your epiglottis.
I've been told that. I've been told you don't inhale it per se like that. Which it's got me in all the factors about. Well, what do you? I'm sort of like what do you? How do you like put it there? Do you like put a flap in your back so it doesn't go down, or?
It's all a matter. Look, I don't. This is still PG-13.
Yeah.
It's a matter, and Teague is going to laugh because he knows it's a matter of muscular control. You close the back of your throat. You use the muscles in your mouth and your tongue to bring the cigar smoke into your mouth. You take the cigar out. You close your mouth. You enjoy the flavor of it. And then you let the smoke go. What are you're laughing at it. You're not even paying attention to what I'm saying.
I'm paying attention because I know I'm damn good and ready for that. Then I'm talented. But hey, all right. Let's say, oh my, and let's.
I mean, honest. Oh, look, I love you, dude. So I don't suggest you actually try cigars because I think you're gonna fuck it up. Oh shit! I went. Oh, damn it.
Well, you're allowed, what, 2 or 3 for PG-13?
Look, the only reason I swore is because I'm worried about you.
Dr. Mainfield, welcome. We don't even know what the hell we're sitting in the middle.
We're talking about cigars.
We're not even sure what he must have come in right in the middle of your description. That's why I'm laughing, because I'm prepared. I can handle it then. I'm professional, but hey.
Okay, now
Say it, Gary.
look. If you're going to be this is an actual term. All right, this term goes back to at least the 90s. If you're a cigar virgin and you're going to give it a go, you honestly you take a very little amount of smoke into your mouth,
right,
and get used to it.
I made a mistake by chewing tobacco as a teenager.
Oh no!
Oh man, I put the whole thing in, did a big bun of it, dude. I farted my granddad out of his own bedroom when I was a kid. My grandma, my grandma and granddad were like Brady Bunch, where they slept in separate beds, in different rooms. So I was back there with him. I stank it up. Said he got up, went to bed with her that night.
Also,
Putin did not handle that well. Yeah.
Putin's cat brings up something. Okay, so in the movies when you see people bite off the end of the cigar,
right?
Don't do that.
Okay, gotcha.
Do not. This is why you buy cigar cutters. Okay, you don't do that. Okay. You get somebody to prepare the cigar for you, or you have a cigar cutter yourself.
And Hungry wanted and said he had to be PG-13 tonight. He
set me off.
I just said I had an opportunity to smoke a cigar with a friend down the road, and it's like it's just irony. You kept it. You kept it.
He's right. PG. Actually, B for Mo is correct. I apologize.
You kept it PG-13. You did a great job staying PG-13 with all that. Oh, but
I mean, cigars. Ever since this is not a political joke,
right?
But ever since Bill Clinton, okay, cigars have been kind of tainted. You know what I mean? You remember?
Yep.
You remember what he did with that cigar?
I know. And yes, pop culture Mayfield. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. I've never tried one. I have never tried one. That's how we got on this topic.
I honestly, like you said, I don't recommend it to you. I don't recommend it to you. You know why? I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because you like really good, tasty food. Okay. And we talked about the difference between a bear claw and a jelly roll donut. And you understand that difference. And we talked about ice cream. We've talked about Halloween candy. And your flavor senses are very sensitive. Very sensitive.
It will be honestly, I'll be lucky to take one hit off of it if I do, and it's just like, and it could still maybe not happen. It's just a possibility, but I'll be lucky if I get one shot off of it. So it's one of those things. It's one of those things that if you understand the situation, it's like you would do it for celebration. So hey,
okay, but Dadman, I have to ask you this. Out of concern for you, and the chat will appreciate it. Have you ever had nicotine in your system before?
Would have the only time. Well, you mean not secondhand, correct?
No, I mean direct. Okay. I mean directly. Chewing
tobacco would have gotten into my system. I think that would have been the only time.
That would have been, and that kind of blasted you a little bit, right?
Oh, it blessed, dude. What do you think when my granddad went to sleep with my grandmother? He never did until that night. It's like
right. How long has it been since you had a blast? I mean, a blast of nicotine. How long? How many years?
That would have been like I was 12 or something.
Holy crap!
That's like 40 something years. Yeah.
Okay, now if you take a real mouthful, and bear in mind, never let it go down the throat, never into the lungs. A real mouthful of a good cigar.
Okay.
Dude, it's going to blast you. You're going to go, I got to sit down.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I will be careful. I promise you.
Okay. So I don't recommend it for you.
But you know what? Sometimes it's one of those things I've never done. And if it works out, you'll understand why I did it. It would be with some good friends and would be a very special occasion.
Well, I mean, there are certain people. And
even if I do once, and even if I only do once, we did it together as friends. And Simply Steve is here, yes. And we do not recommend ever taking up smoking. It just, I can't smoke. Yeah, It's just, and you get near the doors and all. We're just having a friendly conversation about cigars, and he's beef from us saying tread lightly.
Oh no, beef remote. Don't get me wrong. I am, and I don't want to sound overly progressive here. Okay, I am dreadfully anti-nicotine, and I just don't want Dadman to have an unenjoyable experience with his pals. That's all.
Yeah, I got you. No, I've heard the warning, so it's okay.
But I mean, honestly, it's like you having. I mean, my God, this would be so horrible.
What?
You having the Australian version of a Long Island iced tea. Oh my God,
that's Foster's, right? That's Foster's, right?
No. Someone in the chat's going to know what I mean by a classic Long Island iced tea. And Max is going to know, if you're still here, Max, you're going to know what a badly mixed Long Island iced tea is. And it is bloody awful.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, we got 12 people here. Make sure you smash that like button.
Okay.
We got about 10 minutes or so left before I got to cut out and go to dinner. So it'll be a quick dinner tonight. So, yeah, your description's hungry. So, Simply Steve, we got some of the candy ones too at the house. But,
I suggest you smoke those.
Yeah, there you go. I'll take this from me. I like the bubblegum ones, You remember the bubblegum ones that were like a bubblegum stick that had a wrapper on it?
I hated them. I bloody hated them. Oh my God.
Wow.
I prefer.
Anyway, well, folks, make sure tonight in about 7 o'clock, about 3 hours, join me and Buggy's Crafting as we talk SEC football and Michigan football tonight and have some fun. So make sure you're there for that. Yes, that's tonight. Yes. We had to move it from last night.
I hope I'm going to be awake.
Well, we had to move it from last night to tonight. I was out of town last night, so I was supposed to be back home tonight. Well, Mrs. and I had made emergency arrangements, so she's going to produce and do the slides in the background and maybe talk a little if she wants to while I'm here. So we had things that changed. That my plans to come out of town next week were canceled, and basically I've got to do a lot of work tomorrow. So it's changing on the fly, that type of thing. So
if you don't mind, can I reply to something Simply Steve just said?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so everybody over the age of 55 might get this. Okay. When you're a kid and you first smell a cigarette or tobacco, smells wonderful. And you make the mistake of thinking that something that smells wonderful will taste wonderful.
Yeah.
And when I was 5 years old, I tried to eat a cigarette.
Nope.
You have no idea how disgusting it is. Oh. It smells wonderful, but it tastes horrible. And I'm like, my God.
At that point, you might as well take your chance with a pack of chewing tobacco. So. Oh, hell to you, Rod Thunderhart. Welcome in today for this, whatever the train wreck is. But hey, we are about to wrap up in a few minutes. Good to see you too, Rod. Can we go
to an hour? You know how I like to go on the
we go 7 minutes. We'll go 7 minutes. When you start hearing the phone ding, it's probably my driver saying it's time to go. So
well, no, we got to pay attention to that.
Oh yeah, of course. So
is it an Uber?
Hey, sure, here. No. It's my coworker.
Hey, Shooter!
Shooter, hey, ahoy. Well, you get to see us tonight. Good to see you, too. Good to see you tonight. Always great to see Shooter, the emu with a gun. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all leave. Make sure let's get as many likes as we can. But, yeah, it's my coworker. Because, see, like I said earlier, they make us carpool. So, actually, they made us rent a car, supposedly, but anyway, that's a long story about a form that takes you an hour to fill out, but it's a cost benefit. It's just like whatever it is. But hey,
Now, as a
It's not
credit
the,
to Shooter who
but I
came
will
in,
say though, but I will say hungry. So it's my coworker who drives, so we have to carpool. But like I said earlier, we don't have to share a room, and that I'm grateful for. Could you imagine
oh,
sharing a
I
room
hate
with me?
sharing rooms. I
Yeah,
hate sharing rooms. But I have to give a compliment to Shooty.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Shooty, we were talking earlier, and this is like old Australia. Okay, Shooter.
Mhm.
Old Australia. We were talking about nicotine and the booze up. Okay. And yeah, we had to make some comparisons, Shooty. We had to make some comparisons.
Mhm.
And my God, I had to explain. I think Shooter knows. We
Mhm.
cannot allow Dadman to inhale cigar smoke. We
Yeah.
can't. It's going to be an awful situation.
I heard a ding, and then this. God, dang it! Show up there.
That is a
Yeah,
great joke. Read that
we have.
out.
We don't spend money at our place of employment. We work through hurricanes and everything else.
Well said. That was
All
a good
right.
joke.
Oh, cool. Yeah, exactly. I tell you, it's been fun. It's been interesting and great guy to be out of town with here. But I'm still grateful we don't share a room. So hey, you know, only the
Oh,
missus and
God.
some nice, attractive young ladies. So with her permission, with us. But hey, okay. Anyway, that was a bad joke. It went flop. Sorry, hungry.
No, it's okay. We made Shooty laugh, and also look. I'll be honest with you. PG-13 joke, just like Three's Company, right?
Exactly.
Great show, very funny. Never went R-rated, right? Three's Company never went R-rated. So I will make a Three's Company joke. I cannot stand sleeping in the same bed with anybody. So I get exactly where you're coming from.
No, I mean,
You
you're
know,
lucky if you get a
look, it's
queen.
still
But see,
PG-13.
I've heard about some people in corporate where they're making them share rooms and stuff, and it's like
Oh, God.
not only is it awkward, but people have different habits. Snoring. They like
Oh,
to be briefs and stuff, and it's like it just seems like wonder just like why do you do that to people? So and B from O, no, it's a one-time celebration thing. When I do that, it's going to be that one thing and not ever. I don't plan on taking anything out no matter what. So hey,
but I mean, there are,
hey,
look,
yeah, I got
just
something
to
for you though.
stretch it out for 3 minutes. Stretch it out for 3 minutes.
I am,
There
but I
are
got something for
other
you from
habits as
CRC.
well. I mean,
Yeah.
have you ever had to sleep in a bed with somebody who kicks, who like has a bad dream and they start kicking?
No.
Oh my God, I've been through that. That's awful.
No.
And then there are the people where like my body might be slightly cold and their body is really hot, or their body is cold and they think I'm really hot. No, I don't mean sexually. I mean in terms of my body temperature.
Oh, I'm a furnace. The missus will tell you I'm a furnace. We can turn
Really?
the AC down, and I'm all on fire. Yeah, she'll cuddle up and heat up with me. So it's like in the summer, it's like get away from me. So hey, but hey, CRC said, "Hey, hungry." My wife suggests you do a laugh track of nothing but you laughing. She thinks it's contagious.
Oh, that's very sweet. I mean, honestly, CRC. All the laughter is completely sincere, and I do not have a lot to laugh at aside from when I'm on a stream with you guys. I really don't. Oh, you threw heat like crazy. Oh no. Oh no. I see I'm actually the cold buddy kind of guy, right? So I'm next to a woman and I'm sitting there going, I'll be honest with you, Dad, man. I used to like
lie to me, hungry. Lie to me, hungry.
I used to put the sheet and the blanket between me and the woman. I did because I couldn't handle.
What's wrong with you, man? That's when you cuddle up even more. I like it. Anyway, that's when you go when it's close. Yes, Comet Early Crusader. Yes, the missus would agree with that statement. I am the missus. I'm the Mrs. Furnace too. Exactly. So, all right, Hungry, we made it till right at an hour. So I know that I got somebody that's wanting to eat. Well, I know, but I got to say a few things to wrap it up. Any last thoughts or anything you want to talk about in the last 30 seconds before I start getting pinged by my coworker to let's go eat? Hey, priorities, dude. Sorry.
No, okay. You say what you got to say. I've had 3 coffees to be here because I've been up for over 21 hours. I'm going to pee because caffeine does that to you.
Oh,
That's PG-13. So you say what you got to say.
Well, here's the message here. Food, please, Hungry.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, smash the like and subscribe. We got like 14 likes. We're back down to 669 subscribers. We were down from the 700 mark. But hey, folks, appreciate your support. Remember, tonight at 10 p.m., we will be talking SEC football. My great co-host, Bucky's Crafting. Come listen for the wit and whim and comic relief she provides. Mrs. will be our producer. I don't know how much she will be talking tonight, but hey, come have some fun. Even if you don't know much about football, come hang out with us, and we, that type of stuff. So, folks, make sure that y'all are with us, and, for that tonight. I also, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. also, we are going to get back to Friday Night Squirrel streams, start to get back into routine with that. That is something that, taking a break from. If you've never had a chance to if you have never had a chance to witness a squirrel stream, come join us because you never know what's going to happen. And, you think we jump topics tonight, all bets are off when we go live and people are there.
Hold on. When we do a squirrel, with Bucky.
Yeah. Man, what a great name. That's like a squirrel stream. So, but hey, I tell you, when we get JT into and Dave and a lot of the other gang that's there, it's really cool. Or if Lisa's in the chat, like psyching me out for the We're in the USA, it's always a fun and a blast. And hell, the Phantom Outsider, good to see you tonight. So hey,
hey, Fanty, great to see you.
Exactly. Putin's cat wanted me to hit that devil's number forever, and he missed it because I hit it hit it, went over it, and back to it, and then back up. But hey. All right, I do need to go, guys. Like I said, tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, come hang out with us. Even if you don't like football, we'll make it fun for you. Maybe you'll hear me do a Dadman rant about something that you don't know anything about, but sometimes the rant is worth it, although I'm in a hotel, so I probably will have to keep my voice down or have the cops called. But hey, you guys rock. And tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern for another squirrel stream. And I tell you, folks, also on Saturday nights, JT and I've been talking college football at about 8 o'clock on Saturday nights. Join us for that. Usually a lot of fun, a lot of in-depth, and JT has a lot of insight with the sports too. On that note, everybody, have a great night, and thank you all for coming in. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe on the way out the door, and we will catch you later. Bye, y'all.
Sweet dreams.
Now let's see how long it takes for this computer to end the stream. I clicked end stream, so we're still live, and I hit end stream. Goodbye, everybody.